Welcome back to another edition of Sling Pen Gaming.
We're your friendly hosts.
I am BERTO.
And NYMZ.
All right, so we got another OPL.
Other people's lists.
And this is actually from another guy. I think he submitted a list once or twice. We did some reviews with him called Radioactive 712, and he's got a list called Ghost Dad. So this is actually a pretty interesting list. If you want, what we'll do is let me just read his message here real fast. He says, "Hey guys, love what you're doing with the channel.
Thank you.
And always look forward to hearing your opinions on this list. On lists, I especially enjoyed the recent video on the
Flying in the box formation.
Flying in the box. I can't read my own handwriting.
No,
Not my
can't.
tone. Actually, I didn't write it. He did. And hope you guys
Technically,
making
it's
sure
typed.
more. Yeah, it is typed. Don't ask. And hope you guys keep making more strategy and tip videos. Absolutely, we will. We are planned to do bunch more videos. I was hoping to get you this, you guys to review my most recent list called Ghost Dad, an obvious reference to a very bad movie. What?
Nothing. I'm just waiting for you to get done.
What?
Nothing.
All right. I have run this build several times, even before the official release on Vassal, and I have enjoyed great success. The most glaring weakness of the Ghost is the big goose egg it has for agility. So I wanted to be able to throw as many evade tokens on that ship as I could, hence Recon Specialist Janors. Give it a focus on evade, giving a focus on an evade. Yeah, I can. Gives it a focus and an evade token.
Don't be afraid of zero agility. Decimators have zero
No,
agility,
yeah.
and they can dish out some damage. Granted, it's a turret, but this can have a turret too.
Combined with experimental interface and Lando, I run this thing called the long game play style. I know exactly what that means by that. Plinking away on TLT's range and AWing's blocks incoming ships have found the weakness to this build. But long and short of all, let's actually break this down.
So, the breakdown of this list is as follows. Kanan, Jarrus. Hopefully I said that right.
And a ghost.
And if friends out there who watch Rebels, please let me know.
No, you got it right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When an enemy ship at range 1 to 2 is attacking, you may spend a focus token. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack die. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
Fire control systems. When you perform an attack, you may acquire a target lock on the defender.
Yep.
Twin laser turret. Everybody knows what that is. Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian.
Smoothest man on the cloud planet.
Yep. On the cloud. He's the smoothest man in the galaxy.
Right. Roll 2 defense dice for each focus result. Assign 1 focus token to your ship. For each evade result, assign 1 evade token to your ship.
When you Recon Specialist, when you perform a focus action, assign 1 additional focus token to your ship. And then experimental interface, once per round, after you perform an action, you may perform 1 free action from the equipped upgrade action header card and receive 1 stress token.
Yeah, so, and then the Ghost title, which is you equip the Phantom title card to a friendly attack shuttle and dock it to the ship. After you execute a maneuver, you may deploy it from your rear guides. So the kind of cool thing about this, and it goes into the breakdown here, with his ability to spend a focus token and Recon Specialist, when you perform a focus action, assign 1 focus token to your ship, you're not losing a focus. Nicely thought out. I've also played against something like similar to this list, and it's kind of nasty. It hurts. It was a different turret, but it was still really tough. What else does he have there?
So he's also got Sabine, Wren in the shuttle.
Okay.
Immediately before you reveal your maneuver, you may perform free boost, or I can't talk today. Boost and barrel roll action. Or barrel roll action. I'm sorry. She's also got crack shot on this. When attacking a ship inside your firing arc, at the start of the compare results steps, you may discard to cancel 1 defender's evade results. He's also running twin laser turrets on the shuttle, which we all know what TLT does.
Yep.
Janors, once per round, when a friendly ship at range 1 to 3 performs a focus action or would be assigned a focus token, you may assign an evade token instead. So I see what they're doing here. Okay. But does that actually occur when your ship's docked?
No. I don't believe so.
I think that's how all the focus tokens that we're getting on the Ghost. But anyway, all right, we'll go into that in a sec.
Or he's planning on popping that thing out right away.
Okay. That's interesting. All right, and while you're docked, the Ghost can perform primary weapons attack of its special firing arc. At the end of the combat phase, it may perform additional attacks equipped with the turret. If it performs someone's attack, it cannot attack the skin this round. And that's the Phantom upgrade car. And last but not least,
prototype pilot and an A-wing. Now, what do you don't put on the A-wing?
Boost.
You don't put engine upgrade on an A-wing. Who did that?
This guy.
Oh, that's right.
The caveat is it was a half hour before the game started, and he invited me, and I just quickly threugh because.
All right, so he does have a card on there.
I fessed up to my mistakes.
He does. So he's got the Chardaan Refit title on there. It's A-wing only. This card is a negative squad point cost.
So he's bringing it down 17 to a 15.
So he fits another ship in there.
All right, so tweaks.
What would you tweak?
So, you know, my biggest thing though is looking. I would like to know, and maybe we got to do some research into this. If a ship is docked, does it get all the actions and stuff? That would be really interesting.
I mean, you don't get
abilities. I'm sorry, the abilities. The abilities. I would think yes, because it's part of the shuttle. It would make sense. Like if you're flying in space, right? They're docked. You have Jan Ors on the Ghost.
But it says when another friendly ship at range 1 to 2. Another friendly ship.
1 to 3.
Oh, when a friendly ship at range
1 to 3.
I mean, maybe it does work.
I don't know. That's something we got to look into.
Because when a friendly ship, you're a friendly ship.
If you guys find out, let us know. But I usually we try to do so much research as we can before we look at these lists.
I'm thinking no.
But that one caught me by surprise. I guess we missed that when we were doing the research.
Yeah, I'm thinking no. You don't get to do those cards while it's docked.
I never had that situation before. The only thing docking that we had was
ships, besides the Hound, and you don't get.
But the Hound was really not a docked ship. Yeah, you can't poop it out at any time. All right. Well, anyway, so if let's say if this was legit and legal, the biggest thing is you're spending a lot of cards to get a lot of evade tokens. Kind of like what Nim said in the beginning is like, don't be afraid of the big fat goose egg.
Still deal damage.
Granted, it's not a turreted thing like a Desi, but if you win twin layers of turrets, it's still.
I mean, you're gonna plink away. So he's playing this for the end game, which kind of goes into how would you fly it? I guess, right?
All right. So how do you fly it? I haven't flown the Ghost yet. I know you've flown the Ghost, and I haven't flown the Sabine Wren with the shuttle coming out. I've seen some at the tournament that we've been at, but I haven't seen some at the other store championships, and I have not played against it. I've never played against it except for that one time when we played, but we didn't have the attack shuttle. The shuttle. We just had the Ghost on it. There was no shuttle attached to it. But the Ghost is brutal. That 5K turn, even though it can be predictable, it's still nasty. It's a 5K turn, covers a lot of space and a lot of ground, and still brutal. But I would probably line it up that, I want to definitely take advantage, like he kind of said, use the turrets, stay a turreted ship. It's like the Decimator in a way, but not heavy hitting, but still like the Decimator, and trying to get evade tokens as much as I can with this list.
I would only use the turret situationally. That's a native 4 attack dice.
True.
Twin laser turrets 3 dice twice. You're only going to do a max of 2 damage. So you get into range 1, you're throwing 5 dice.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you're going to have a buttload of focus tokens potentially on your ship.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I like that.
That's just me.
Okay. As far as...
So I might try to get the shuttle out fairly soon and have 3 ships flying at you. 1 with TLT. Keep the shuttle flying around with the TLT, and see what damage we can do in the Ghost.
Do you even dock the shuttle? Can you start the shuttle? Would you start the shuttle on its side? Do you even need to dock it?
I mean, honestly, I would probably keep it docked until...
Right at the right moment.
Right at the right moment.
Okay.
Situational.
All right. I would definitely fly debris with this. Don't fly rocks. With the big, any large ships, you kind of want to fly debris as much as you can, unless you can fly decent. But when you have either 6 rocks on the field, it does get pretty interesting. And if I see a large ships, I'm going to place my rocks.
As close as possible.
Yeah, definitely going to cause some action. All right, so how do you fly against it?
Focus fire.
Absolutely.
All my ships pointed at the Ghost. Try to take advantage of the goose egg. It's still going to take a while. you know, most ships have 3 attack dice, 3 to 2 attack dice. So you're only dealing at most 3 hits. You know, unless you've got some upgrades that make you do something else or a crit. But so you figure maybe 1 round to get the shields down, and then just try and deal as much damage as possible.
It's hard. Like I played against the Ghost before, but never with the Shuttle. I played against the Ghost twice. One time was just at a store local shop. That thing was a pain in the ass to bring down. It really was.
It's a lot of hit points.
It's like a decimator. It's just like a decimator.
It's a rebel decimator with no native turret.
That's true.
So it's not really a decimator.
Decimator-ish. But it's still a lot of points to chew down.
It is.
What if I see that, you know, it's going to do a 5K turn at least once or twice. It has to do a 5K turn. But now, you know what? Actually, I don't know if it's going to do the K turn a lot.
It's got the shuttle. It's shooting and a turret.
Doesn't have to, because
it's got a turret while it's trying to get back into arc.
And also, I think was it Syndulla is the pilot that doesn't care about the stress. So yeah, you're not going to probably see a lot of K turns with this. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a turret.
But another thing with the negative or having 0 agility, the pilot ability, you know, you spend a focus, they roll 1 less attack die.
That's true.
Granted, it's only 1 ship unless you have multiple focus tokens, which you could.
So if I'm flying against this thing, especially this list, and always double check what the pilots are and what their abilities are. What?
Actually, you know what?
What are you thinking?
Because with Recon Specialist, all right, so you do a focus, right?
Yeah.
The first ship that shoots at you, use your focus. You get another one back with Recon. Right?
Oh,
no, because you're not performing a focus action. Never mind. It only works when you perform actions, not when you get a focus token. So never mind.
But still, you're getting an extra focus, so you have 2 focuses.
So you're getting at least 2. But I was, for a second there, I was thinking you were going to get, just keep them coming every single time.
But then with experimental interface, if you perform Lando,
right?
So you potentially could have a lot of focuses and evade tokens. Sit on your ship, and if it does work where Jan Ors is docked or within range 1 of 3, you're getting Jan Ors' ability where you can basically, if there's a focus token assigned, you can get an evade token.
Yeah, somebody out there let us know. We're gonna try and read it and find and see if crew cards work while you're docked. I kind of think they do, and they don't.
I would think they do, yeah.
I mean, I can see how it could work either way.
All right. So, and also flying against this, I would definitely, like I said, I would go for the big guy, knowing that it's probably going to keep me at range or try to keep me at range. So it's probably going to do like those 3 bank maneuvers, 3 straight maneuvers. I might try to block if I can, knowing that it might wrap around a rock or whatever, or try to go a different way. Just to stop all those actions. Because if you stop all the actions, you stop experimental interface, because it's only once you perform an action. If they can't perform an action, they lose that action ability as well, or that upgrade card ability. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind. What else? Anything else? Yeah?
That's it for me.
All right. So how would you guys tweak this thing? How would you fly it? How would you fly against it? Definitely leave in the comments below.
Yeah, and while you're at it, you can see down here below all these little things down here.
Technology.
Slingpaint.com, Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Hit us up on those. Please subscribe. You guys subscribe. That lets us know that you like what we're doing, and we keep doing it. And share the channel as much as possible. Help us keep getting the word out and keep flying casual.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly.
Thanks, guys.
See you next time.